because we had some stuff happen. We had drama with Legal Bites. Not new drama. Clarifications of drama from interested parties about things I've mentioned. And I don't know if you guys all saw it. But Legal Mindset dropped some reality today. In fact, dropping some of the stuff that even I didn't know. So that's amazing. And here's the crazy thing. This is just truth, nothing else. And again, I said it the other day, and I'll say it now. Don't fucking burn me in public. I don't do this to anyone. They always fucking do it to themselves. They always do it to themselves. I don't want anything other than to make jokes. You should put that banner over my nipples and leave my dick out. Rude. So all I do, seriously, I just want to show up and live stream. Like, that's it. I want to show up and live stream. I want to tell jokes. I want to make people smile. I want to make an ass of myself, but in the best way. That's all I want. That's all I want. But when you start, this is the lessons of the internet, all right? If you're going to fuck around, everyone's going to find out. Everybody thinks it's fuck around and find out. No, it's you fuck around and everybody finds out the truth. And here's the fucking truth. What you will see from me publicly throughout all of this, go back to before times, before Johnny Depp, and find, I dare you, one crossword from my mouth about anybody in LawTube until this shit came to a head. Find it. Find me badmouth Legal Bites once. Find me badmouth anybody once. You won't. Because I don't care. I don't care. Even if you don't like me, I don't fucking care. Because I have 500,000 people who do. I've learned to become immune to not being liked. It doesn't bother me. I have this wonderful advantage where you have to have 500,001 people to not like me before I start to give a shit. And that's only starting. That's only starting to give a shit. But I mentioned the struggle session. I mentioned it the other day. And spoiler alert, the person who was subject to the struggle session was Legal Mindset. And he disclosed that today. I'm not disclosing anything. I have sat on this since I learned it at Matsuri. Now, I know not all of you are followers of Legal Mindset's locals. I subscribed to his locals today to see what he said on video and to show him some support. And I was able to do so because you guys have given me so many fucking locals coins that I was just like, oh, click, done. But so anyway, Mindset said he was going to talk about the drama one time. Actually, he did it twice because I don't think he liked the first time. I don't think he liked how it happened the first time, but he did. So he did kind of refine it for the second time. You're not paying for his local. You don't have to pay for his locals. He talked about, I'm going to summarize what happened right here, right now. I'm just saying that's where the information came from. Okay. Cause, and I'll flesh out the story a little bit more with my own little tale of it. I mentioned before that at least, and I only know of one. I suspect there may have been more, but I don't know. After the DUI guy stuff, I did the video about, it's not about legal bites. This is what she didn't get. And apparently what her husband didn't get. And everybody jumped on Drex. Saying, even if they were against legal bites, they're like, I don't like what Drex said about her husband. Her husband didn't belong in this. Oh, he's not involved in this. That's going after family is wrong. Listen to the story. After the DUI guy drama, I know you guys supported Drex. Like, I know. And Drex, again, I have no problems with this because I knew the truth. I knew the reality of it. I know the actual story. But hey, not my style. But it's out in the open. I'm going to talk about it. Because I should talk about, I got to grift my own fucking drama. All right. After the DUI guy stuff, I did a video that was not about legal bites. It was not about legal bites. It started out, I was going to do a video about legal bites. And if you remember that stream, I think it starts at 57 minutes into the stream. I'm going to have Ryan clip it because I want that video. I want that fucker up on my YouTube. I want the proof of what happened in that stream because it has been misrepresented. And I don't like being misrepresented. I tell you the fucking truth. So tell the truth about me. That's it. It's really simple. It's really easy. But I'll get the clip up as soon as Ryan's got it. But I started to do a stream about Legal Bites' weird DUI guy apology. And she started to play that stream in her PowerPoint presentation for her proposed struggle session, right? If you guys saw that, I know most of you did. And that's a stream where I said, this is the problem with online communities, not with Legal Bites. I started to play her video. I played about a minute of it, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to her. Because it's not about her. It's about the message. And I stopped playing the video. Now, she stopped my video right before that, where it looks like I'm about to go through her whole stream, but I didn't. I went through it was seriously like a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. She stopped it to make it look like I started to go through her whole fucking stream. But I didn't do that. I didn't sit and play it and watch her weepy video. What I did was talk very clearly about missteps that people make in regards to community. And I did not condemn her once in that video. I said, she made some mistakes because of my opinion. Her channel grew really fast. She made a bunch of money. She was scared and she wanted to protect it. And I said, I understand because I saw it. I saw it with Rittenhouse. I watched my income explode. With Rittenhouse, I made a house worth of money. I joked about on the Rittenhouse verdict stream. I made a fucking Nissan Sentra worth of money, right? Like that was the joke. I was making fun of Ethan Ralph, but it was also true. It was also true. When these huge trials are on and you have 80, 100,000 people in there, every stream is making $8,000, $9,000 a day, which is why you do it and why you sacrifice your sleep and why you sacrifice fucking everything, because you go, holy shit, in this period of time, I can make $50, $60, $70, $100,000. And you can't even read all the chats. The joke, I have a running joke. I have 6,000 super chats from Kyle Rittenhouse unread. You can't keep up. It's just numbers. It's just numbers. If I would have tried to keep up, I've done the math on it. It's days of streaming. So here we go. So you go through these, you just make a ton of money, and that's how it goes, because if 80,000 people are watching and 10% contribute, that's 8,000 chats. It's not that high, but it's above 1%. So you get something like 2 to 5% monetary participation at some level. Well, if you get 1,500 chats at $20 a piece, that's not what you get, by the way. That's a shitload of money, 30 grand. That's not how that works. But you get 1,500 chats, and the average chat amount is about $7-8. Okay, so you make a ton of money. This is very, very critical part of this. And when you make that much money in one shot, you go, holy fuck, how do I do this all the time? That's your first thought. That's the thought you have when you're new, when you've never done this before. It doesn't keep up. It will never, ever keep up, which is great. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't keep up. I would love it, by the way. Look, I will wear underwear bikinis. I wear money bikinis. Fuck everything if I could, right? Like, happy to do it. But it doesn't keep up because that content, it's a mix of the content creator plus the situation. And so when you get that perfect harmony, it happens. And then it goes away for a while. But when you first get it, you're like, oh no, this could happen all the time. This can happen all the time. And you go, what if someone comes in to stop this? And that's what I said effectively in the video. Legal Bites got caught up with, oh my God. And think about it this way. Think about it this way. She probably made more money covering Johnny Depp than maybe in her entire legal career. I did. And it's terrifying to think, oh shit, that's going to go away. Okay, so that's the background. And I want to be very clear. I did not criticize her of that. I said, I've been there. I know what it's like. It will not last. And these are missteps. And this is my lesson to everybody based on my experience. That did not sit well with her. And most importantly, her husband. Now, when Legal Mindset, I misspoke a little bit on the details because I was unclear on the details. I said that that someone had a struggle session when they got to the wedding. That's the inaccurate part. Turns out it was by Zoom prior to the wedding. So it was like, I think Andrew said it was like a week or two before he went to the wedding. They set up a Zoom session, and Legal Bites and Husband Bites together confronted Legal Mindset. And they wanted a loyalty test to her. They wanted to know if he was loyal to her. And according to Legal Mindset, these are his words. It's what he expressed to me at Matsuri as well. They both expressed that they disliked me specifically. That they were mad at me about the DUI guy situation. And what he said in his first video, but is not in his second video, is that Mr. Bites wanted to fight me physically. Now, I of course, am very, very intimidated by anyone who is mainlining testosterone so hard that they want to get into a physical fist fight. Like, I'm very scared of this, of course, because that is not just rampant beta faggotry. That is perfectly rational behavior. But it is what it is. And no, he's definitely not as tall. But that being said, I'm going to say this two ways, one time. One, I live in physical fear of 0 men on this fucking planet. You cannot make me afraid of you. Not because I'm specifically strong or skilled. Not Liam Neeson. I don't have a particular set of skills. It doesn't matter, but it's about being a fucking man. It's about being a fucking man. And that if someone wants to step up and intimidate you, you stand there, you smile, you say, "This is silly," and you walk away. That's how I deal with problems. Someday, I'm sure I'm going to get fucking clocked in the back of the head from it, but it hasn't happened yet because I don't accept fear as my option. Again, this is not a tough guy routine. The last thing I want to do in my life is get in a fight. I'm 40. My knees are bad. I'm tired. I get winded. I'm 23. I'll fight everybody. 40. I'll fight children. That's it. So I'm not trying to be a tough guy on the internet, but I also will not live in fear of anyone. Too much of my life has been spent getting out of anybody's influence to be afraid. So, that being said, I don't care though. Big talk on the internet or big talk in a private Zoom meeting, cool. Have at it. Have at it. I don't fucking give a shit. That was the one way I was going to say that. The two way I was going to say that is you will not catch me. This is part of the first way, but morphing into it. You will not catch me threatening to fight someone on the internet. I don't want to do it. I don't have any time for it. And if anybody wants to call me like weak or whatever, just look at my shoulders. I'll take it. It's fine. Okay. But that was the struggle session. It was a loyalty test. It was a loyalty test. Legal Mindset, according to him, said, I am my own man. Nobody tells me what to do. I am an independent content creator. So there you go. Independent content creator. You don't get to tell him what to do. Eventually, they accepted that answer. And he went to the wedding. Great, which perfectly fine, by the way, of course. Of course. Now, what he also expressed in that video, which I think is still up on his locals, and I'm sure has been clipped to death and will probably have uploads in the next couple days. What has been expressed in that video was that at the wedding, he heard several specifically negative comments about me. in person amongst other law tubers, right? Now, mind you, Andrew told this to me at Anime Matsuri. That was July 29th. Since July 29th, have I said a negative word about Legal Bites or her husband ever? Well, aside from the other day, long after this stuff had come out. Not only did I not do that, but when I was on stream, and I think this was after that, I think I was on Eric Hunley's channel. I was on with Legal Bites. The tension was fucking thick. Thick. The chat was all snakes. And I believe, if I remember, I said, hey guys, stop trying to make drama. There's no drama here. I'm good with everybody. I am fine. And we don't need any of that at all. Let's just go on. We're just going to do our own, like, we're content, we make our own things. I'm good. That's what I said. I knew everything at that point in time. But the way you handle this shit is to just let it fucking go. And frankly, the drama is distracting from the content. Sure, short-term grift, great. Make a little money off it, right? It's fun. But in the long term, it's like, okay, this is a Band-Aid. This is a Band-Aid of a show. You don't want to do it. And I could have done like the drama grift stream like tomorrow or something to address the new stuff with Legal Mindset. Probably could have pulled in a bunch of viewers and made a bunch of money. Fuck it. Like, I'd rather tell you guys anyway. But like, so you do the little drama grift, but I didn't, since July, do that. And when it came up, when it was addressed, always I said, yeah, no, everything's good. Don't worry. Like, let's just come on, guys. We're all good. We're all good. Contrast that with the recent words of Legal Bites about me and what I have done. That's all I think I need to say on this subject. But that the entire fucking time, I said, nah, it's all good. Knowing that it was not good from one side, but going, I don't care. Like, you can be mad at me. I don't need you to not be mad at me. I just don't want this shit to be a thing where I have to deal with it constantly. Because at the end of the day, even though I love the drama grift from time to time, it gets tiring talking about this shit. But I have sat and I have read so many comments about how I was bad to her, how I was a bully, how I did all these things, and I didn't do fucking shit. And I have watched my homie Drexel be maligned as bringing husband bites into this drama, but husband bites brought his own little bitch self into it. And that's his fucking problem. And I sat there while she's, my husband's dodging bullets while he was filing motions. Bitch, I didn't do that much legal work. You think I was filing motions? Stop it. Stop it. I was asleep on my goddamn futon in my office because it's funnier that way. I had an office to host Scotch Friday. That's why it existed. My office wasn't by the court. It wasn't in walking traffic. You had to go there. It was a pain. I was broke trying to afford a place to do law. There you go. I had to go out and get fucking referrals. I had to like network with other business owners constantly, just hoping that they needed a contract reviewed or a lease agreement. Oh, bring me a commercial lease agreement, 70 pages. You know how many hours that is to go through? And then you get to negotiate and then you get to re-go through it when they send it back. It's money and it's from a business owner, so you know they're going to pay you. Oh my goodness, give me their fucking money. This is what you're working for. You think I'm filing motions? My husband's dodging bullets in Afghanistan. Good for him. Although I don't think that's true. I don't think that was his role, but I don't know. Maybe it's true. Credit to him for his service. I didn't do it. I thought about signing up after 9/11. I didn't. Other people did. Great job. But you want to pull this he's a hero thing? You know what I don't do? I don't challenge people to fucking fights over the internet. That's gay. That's really gay. And I never said a fucking crossword or a negative word. I knew all the drama was there, but I didn't want everybody else to know because at the end of the day, what I've always said was still true. And it's still true now because this is my position, as it always is. I want her to succeed. I want her to do whatever she's going to do and make money because I want everyone to make money. That's what I want. I want us to create a separate economy where everybody gets to choose what they want. That's it. And I don't care if I don't like it. I don't care if the other person doesn't like me. If they can get an audience, nice memes in chat. If they can get an audience to like them, great. Fantastic. I'm not in anyone's way. I don't want to be in anyone's way. I just want to be allowed to get on my show, press start stream, and have fun. That's all I've wanted. I've never, ever asked for anything else. And so many fucking people want to mess with that. And I don't know why. I don't know what I did to anybody to do that. But I will keep it. I will keep it under wraps. Absolutely. I will bury all the drama. I don't care. But if you come and call me out in public, the story's gonna come out. And find it. Post my DMs. Post whatever you want. Find the thing where I said the bad word about you. It's never, ever happened. Ever consider JAG? I did, but I didn't want to move my family around. You can't. You can't find the thing where I said the bad things, where I fired the first shots. You can't do it because it doesn't exist. The first shots were fired before her wedding. I found out about those first shots on July 29th. Check the fucking tape. Roll it back, whoever wants to, and let's set the fucking record straight about who's the bully, who's the mean guy, who's the bad person. But be honest. Be honest about it, because you're not being honest. And that's a fucking disgrace. So there you go. That's the that's me right there, Lelzy. That's what I do when the stream's over. That's the drama, guys. I don't want to dwell on it, but since a bunch of stuff came up today from Legal Mindset, and again, I didn't bring up Legal Mindset. I specifically kept to myself who it was. I just said, I gave enough information to say why I knew what was going on. That's it. It was somebody had this happen. Oh, and by the way, when I said struggle session would have happened, she's like, a conversation would have happened. It would have been her and her husband who wanted to fight me. And by the way, before I declined the invite to her privately, and again, I want to say this, I didn't know about that until July 29th. So this is after the wedding that I found this out. I declined her invitation because I went to Kentucky to visit the first Rekieta Law baby shower between Turbo Neil Breen and Books Games Pottery from the Discord. They invited me out, and Lady Rackets, we flew to Nashville, Tennessee. I rented a Ford Mustang. I drove to Kentucky at 120 miles an hour. It was a lot of fucking fun to do that. That's where the TSA story came from. That was the exact same weekend that I could not go to Legal Bites' wedding. Her wedding was on a Friday. That baby shower was on a Saturday in Kentucky. And I even tried to go to LA on Thursday, hang out in LA with Dick Masterson and 80s Girl on Thursday, go to Legal Bites' wedding on Friday, hang out with Dick Masterson and 80s Girl again on Friday, going to VidCon after parties, and then fly to Kentucky Saturday morning, or fly to Nashville Saturday morning, drive to Kentucky, and I couldn't get there in time. So I said, I can't go to LA. I was not offered the struggle session before. She just asked, can you please RSVP? Are you going to make it? That was dishonesty too. Can you please RSVP? And I said, okay, yeah, I've been trying to find a way to get there and I can't. Sorry. I would love to come. Okay. Never mentioned a struggle session to me. But right after that, she would have one with Andrew. So, and then I wouldn't find out about that because I think that was in June. I wouldn't find out about that till the end of July. So anyway, that's it. I don't like drama, but I'm a human. I don't really like being maligned. There are very few things I take pretty seriously, but my personal integrity for honesty, guys, I'll show you a Baldo that was left at my house on stream. I'll tell you about a St. Andrew's cross that I bought as a joke, but also not a joke on a live stream. I give access to my life because I try to be honest everywhere that I can. What I don't lie about is other people, for sure. Can't do that. I'm not going to harm anybody. So that's that. But there's still people out there. I see them in various comments and stuff, and they're like, oh, Nick did this, Nick said that, Nick attacked whoever. Drex brought the husband in. That was very low. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, none of that fucking shit happened. That was all done by other people and their actions. Okay, can we get away from the gay drama now? Can we get away from it? I got to get you got to give an update when there's new stuff, but I don't want to dwell on it. So what are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? Working? Freedom? You'll go to jail for you, Nick? Don't. No, nobody needs to fight my fights. I don't need someone to fight my fights because I don't have them. Other people fight with me, which is stupid because when the receipts come out, I know my actions. Icky Fu says it's pathetic enough to ask your husband to fight your battles. It's even more pathetic to say yes. And similarly, like let's say she didn't ask him. Let's say he said, we got to do this. That's when you say, sweetheart, no, I'm a professional and I'll deal with this.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in.